Hello, everyone. The next thing I want to talk on regarding the series titled A Way versus God's Way is giving. Giving, like giving to God. A way, you know, a way by which many people think they should give to God is by obligation or taxation. In fact, many individual ministry owners and many organizations, religious organizations, have actually caused their followers to believe that to give to God, you must do so according to how the higher authority has obliged or instructed or taxed you to give. Right? So giving to God becomes an obligation, something you are told to do according to how the higher authority wants. But that is just a way of trying to give to God and not necessarily God's way. And so, what about God's way of giving to Him? God's way of giving for a new covenant believer is gracefully. It is by grace. We call it grace giving. In fact, this has to do with deciding by oneself how much to give to God based on how God has blessed you as an individual. It doesn't have to do with a levy from a higher authority. It has to do with how you see the blessing of God upon your life, primarily based on the finished work of Jesus Christ on the cross for your salvation, and then looking at how much God has blessed you and deciding how much you are going to give to Him. And you have to do this not reluctantly, you have to do this not under compulsion, you have to do this cheerfully. That is the biblical way of giving to God. That is, in fact, God's way of giving to Him for a new covenant believer. And you can see all of this clarified to us in the Bible. Scriptures actually handles this very clearly in 2 Corinthians chapter 8 and chapter 9. Thank you so much for listening. Let me know what you think about this, and God bless you for considering to do things God's way and not by following a way or man's way. God bless you.